Hey y'all, Mike with Cardboard Kingdom. Today we've got a quick video of my top 5 favorite cards under $100 in Disney Lorcana right now. Alright guys, before we get into the specific cards, always keep in mind that when I'm recommending these cards, it means that I like them, that I think they're undervalued as it relates to the market, but the market disagrees with me, right? The market has them at this price for a reason, so don't feel like you need to FOMO in, don't feel like you need to buy them just because I'm talking about them. Use your own discretion, buy what you like. That's always the best path forward. With that being said, let's get into it.
And here we go.
All right, guys, first up, number 5 on the list in true Cardboard Kingdom fashion. I can't keep this list to only 5 cards. I'm doing a couple groupings that have more than 5. To start us off, we have the PAX 2023 event exclusive promos. That includes the Rapunzel Gifted Artist, the Pinocchio Talkative Puppet, and the 4 Dozen Eggs. All of these cards are at their all-time lows. When you look at something like the Pinocchio, it was selling for over $80 earlier this year. It is now readily available at $26 from a verified seller. Same goes for all 3 of the cards in this bunch. Rapunzel currently sitting at around $43 shipped, was seeing highs of well above $60. So these cards are in a great spot as it relates to the current pricing. And you look at the pop report on these cards, 111 for the Rapunzel PSA 10, 88 for the Pinocchio Talkative Puppet, and 88 PSA 10s for the 4 Dozen Eggs. These cards are incredibly hard to grade. They're incredibly hard to get your hands on. The only problem that I have with these cards is they were originally given out at the 2023 PAX event as an event exclusive. I heard, I've verified confirmations that these were being given out at meet and greets from Ryan Miller and Steve Warner late last year, 2024. So that's a year after this event. I do not like that at all. If it's supposed to be an event exclusive promo, it needs to be specific to that event. You're kind of encouraging people to go to that event by giving them a specific promo. Can't give it out after the fact. Hopefully the number they were giving out was limited. Obviously the prices right now are at a very, very fair market rate. Given the scarcity, when you look at the pop report, very, very low pop numbers. All right, guys, number 4 on the list is going to be the Ursula Sea Witch Queen Store Championship. This card is the second Store Championship or trophy card that was awarded in Disney Lorcana. First, we had the Stitch Rockstar, and then we had the Ursula Sea Witch Queen. This card is obviously not as iconic as the Rockstar Stitch, but we also have a much fairer price point. We have a price point that when we look over the last year, once again, kind of at all-time highs, has not seen that much speculation, has not seen that much demand, but this is a card that I feel like is very fairly valued right now at $93. When we look at the underlying conditional rarity of this card, there's only 238 PSA 10s in existence of 829 that have been graded. So this card is incredibly hard to get a PSA 10. So this is one where if you want to go get a rare one for, 80, 90 bucks, fair enough. If you want to go get the PSA 10 version of this card, we were seeing them sell for close to like $200 to $300. That is absolutely a steal given the conditional rarity that comes with this card. So for that reason, Ursula Sea Witch Queen I think is in a great spot to pick up right now. All right, guys, next up on the list, number 3, we will call these the 3 Musketeers. Another set of 3 cards here. We have the Mickey Mouse Musketeer, we have the Goofy Musketeer, and we have the Donald Duck Musketeer. These were all 3 event exclusive, actual event exclusives that were given out only at the event. I haven't caught word of these being given out after the fact, but I guess I don't know that for certain. But all 3 of these were for a specific event. Donald Duck was for the Spiel Essen event. Goofy was for Gamescom 2023, Mickey for Gen Con 2023. These cards are all obviously iconic IPs, very early promos. In addition to that, when we look at the pop report, they have a relatively higher pop report in terms of total population, but it is still relatively low in the grand scheme of things. The Mickey Mouse Musketeer is sitting at 1,382. The Goofy Musketeer is sitting at 980, and the Spiel Essen Musketeer Donald Duck is sitting at 709. So cards that are a lot higher than the other cards that we've talked about on the pop report, but some of the oldest and first event exclusive promos definitely should have a lot of provenance moving forward. All right, guys, next up on the list is the D23 2024 Mickey Mouse Playful Sorcerer. This card has a lot going for it. It's obviously got a very iconic Mickey art. It's got the enchanted foil. It's the first card, I believe, that we saw with the gold-plated name. In addition, it's got the unique D23 stamp, so it's got a lot going for it in terms of pure fundamentals. It was given out at a specific event at the D23 2024 convention, and this is the first time we've seen this card get under $100. This card has been selling for over $200 for a long time, and I think we're starting to bottom out. Finally getting some sales below 100. We might see this card get down to 90, get down to 80. I have waited to get this card. I'm proud of myself for waiting because I did want to go get it in the very beginning because I think the card is going to have a lot of collectability. But with that being said, under $100 for the first time, very strong signs to buy. All right, guys, last but not least, another D23 2024 Mickey Mouse. This one being the Brave Little Tailor from the Collector's Box Set. This card has obviously got all the things going for it that we've mentioned in the previous cards in terms of being a promo. It's obviously got the enchanted foil. My favorite part about this card is it's my favorite Brave Little Tailor art that exists in Lorcana. I think the enchanted foil truly makes this card pop. I think it is set apart whenever I'm looking at my display and looking at my graded cards. This one pops like no other, and in my opinion, this is our Pikachu. The Brave Little Tailor Mickey Mouse is the face of the brand. It's on the trophy cards, it's on the marketing materials. He is the face of the brand. So with that being said, currently sitting at around $49 for a near mint copy. This card does grade very well. We see that this card was going for around $70 a few different times throughout the year. Currently sitting around, below $50 for a near mint copy. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I've got too much of it, to be fair. Or not too much. I've got enough, so I don't need to buy any more. But I think this is more than a great deal at $48. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, just friendly reminder, I can't see the future. You can't see the future. Buy what you like. That way, if you go out and get these cards and they go down a little bit, you don't feel burned. Don't buy them just because I talked about them. I think they are all very fairly priced right now in terms of the overall market conditions, but they're priced this way for a reason. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we'll be back with another video soon. Bye.